So the exhibition presents the work of a group of artists known as Karamu Artists Inc. And they came together while they were all working at Karamu House here in Cleveland during the 1930s and 40s. And they were especially interested in printmaking and the way that printmaking could encourage a sense of community among the different types of people who were making prints at Karamu. And Karamu is known today as a performing arts center. It's like a place where people go to see a theater. But during the earlier 20th century, it was also a really vibrant studio art space where people could go to learn a lot of different ways to make visual art as well. You know, prints are different than other forms of art in that they exist in multiples, so they could reach the broadest audience possible with their work and just come up with this really democratic and accessible way of making art, but also the subjects of their work, which was, Black experience in Cleveland at the time, to as many people as possible. It was different from what was happening in a lot of other cities around the country in that it was specifically non-hierarchical. If you studied art there, you were studying alongside an artist rather than sitting down and having someone teach you specifically how to make a work. Everyone was kind of working together, and so that experience informed a lot of what was going into the work of these artists. And they were Black artists working within a city that was still quite segregated, and at a time when they were, among an early generation of Black artists who were able to work with printmaking, because historically, Black artists had less access to things like printing presses, to specialized tools, training, things like that. So they were sort of forging their own path, and while they're doing this, they wanted to specifically make art that depicted their experiences. We were very lucky to be able to borrow 2 prints that Langston Hughes actually made himself for the exhibition from Langston Hughes' papers at the library at Yale University. So he stayed connected to Karamu throughout his entire life and really maintained these close ties with the members of this artistic group. The founders of Karamu House, Russell and Rowena Jelliff, had the idea that the visual and performing arts could help to bring about racial integration. And it's just kind of amazing to think about this focus on racial integration at a time when our country was incredibly segregated. It was something that was really unique when it came about, and that sort of really unique mission has played out in really influential ways over the past more than a century. And it's still incredibly well known today, and a really wonderful place to go see theater. It's recognized by anyone who knows about theater today. And hopefully, now will be discussed more as well for the amazing history that it has with the visual arts as well.